been a long road, honestly. It's like I went to college and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And, I worked in restaurants, I worked in retail. I did so many different things for so long. It was like, what am I going to do? Or do I need to go back to school? But I was always a trainer at every job I ever did. So it all kind of led me to here. I liked teaching people something, and I love that light bulb moment, when someone gets it, or they're like, oh, that makes sense now, So I just love that part. So at Goodwill, we are looking for a bachelor's degree typically, but it really depends on your industry. Like corporate trainers typically are going to need a bachelor's degree, but say you're in the restaurant industry or something, and you become a trainer to travel store to store or something, that's really more about experience than it is a degree. So it really depends on the field that you're training in. So that also varies, right, by field and employer. So I'd say probably normal starting pay is like $45,000 to $50,000 a year for a training role. But as you grow, obviously, or if you're in a different industry, you can make $90,000, $100,000 a year for sure as a trainer. Personally, I had a plan. It was like I made good grades. I was going to go to college. I was going to get married. I was going to have a good job. I was going to buy a house. You do all the things, all the things that you think you're supposed to do. And that doesn't really happen like that. I guess for some people it does, but it just doesn't always. You just have to be flexible and know that it's not always going to pan out exactly the way you thought, but you can't let it stop you from still moving forward. I dropped out of college for a while, but I was like, I have to move forward. I went back, got my degree, and just kept progressing. So it's like, I know I don't want to be stagnant. So just know your road is not a straight path. There are going to be lots of forks, and you might end up doing something totally different from what you thought you were going to do. But that's fun. That's what gives you all the life experiences.